Hello again, this is your host Pearls doing my Let's Play of The Descent of King Hesper. And we finished up a pretty challenging, I guess, super secret area last time that led to more questions and answers. And now we're kind of back into, I think, what I would consider like the hub of Chapter 1, the Cavernous Convergence. And there's 5 areas that we can do in here. And we're going to start with this one, the Hall of Arrows. This is by Pinnacle and Blorks 1. The jagged rock gave way to a smooth stone wall leading into a chamber with a curious geometrical shape. This had to be part of the castle, Beethram mused, a fragment that had split off in the descent and lay embedded among the rocks like a scrap of cloak ripped and impaled by a briar patch. But what had this chamber once been? The only clue lay in a series of arrows painted on the floor. A dance hall, perhaps, where the lords and ladies had once shuffled about in an intricate web of interweaving lines? Now only the monsters remained, yet they were somehow still drawn to follow the paths marked out for them, another movement in the never-ending dance of light and shadow. Hall of Arrows. Okay, ooh, this is the, garden tile set. Seems fitting. So this is a relatively new mechanic, and I'm actually surprised this came around so late in the development of, the DROD games. It's just ways to turn off the arrows, to disable them completely, didn't happen until the Second Sky. And rotation has been around since the City Beneath. And so it just seems like that's a more complex thing to consider than just turning off arrows, but yeah, here we are. All right, let's do this the opposite way that I did the last one, which was from the bottom down. What is from the top up? We see these, so there's some nice arrow art happening here. This is the level exit appears. You know what? This is clever. Normally a blue wall just prevents an exit. This is a clever thematic way to represent the blue wall being an exit without strictly blocking your path in its own right. I appreciate that touch. Okay, what do we, this looks nightmarish. Okay, I don't know what the issue, oh, you know what? Yes, I do. Let's see. I think I see what's about to happen here. Let's just for clarity, I'm going to step here. Okay, so that releases that door and undoes all the arrows. And I think what I need to do, is I need to be able to go up and down this path a couple times and back. Yeah, all right, okay. So, whoops, I did not mean to go all the way back. So let's see here. If I were to carve a path out of this, that is the most... I can only do so much here. So I'm kind of wondering, it's kind of tricky to imagine what's possible here. I only need to have 2 or a handful of complete turns, really. So let's see. I'm not quite sure what's about to happen here, so we're gonna just try some things. So this isn't quite strong enough for what I needed to do. But maybe something like this. Unfortunately, it starts down, and I kind of wish I had done it the other way. I don't think this is going to be quite perfect. So this is up, then down, and then this way. Yeah, almost, but not quite. Yeah, I need one more turn in here somewhere. I'm going to try going the other way, just to see what I can do about that. This perhaps. I don't know if this will work perfectly, but let's see. That looks pretty good to me. I could probably have gotten an extra wiggle in there if I really had tried. So this is going to go that way and doesn't quite get to bend all the way back around. So this is just about perfect, and I think the room is set. Perfect. Okay. Do a quick scan for secrets. I don't see any right offhand. Nope, never mind. And, oh, whoops, the exit is this way. All right. One room down. Let's go this way. Classic roach maze looking puzzle, and what appears to be a challenge in the corner, though maybe not. Yeah, I bet it is. Okay, we'll worry about what it is later. I can't actually tell right now. So, what do I want? Nothing to touch that. That's a no-no. Something to touch that. That's a yes. Something to hold this down, so... yeah. I'm assuming this doesn't get opened by anything ever again if it touches that corner, so that kind of makes the options there fairly limited. So... I wonder if I can just get one to go in there and not the other one. Like this, perhaps. So now if I turn that way, that gives me... this is a little dicey here. I only need to touch it once. So... I don't know that I can get there in time. Nope, okay. So that's fine. That's totally fine. Is this useful for anything? I don't know if that's useful for anything. Another question I have to kind of consider is, well, I can touch this now. I don't know if it matters. So that gets opened. I don't think anything can close it again. So now that that's touched, that's fine. And I could, in theory, get one of those guys out of there right now. I just don't know how much it matters. In fact, is there any reason I can't just go in here and kill this guy? Like, is something stopping me? I imagine the difficulty of this, like I didn't even use half this puzzle. I imagine the difficulty of this is clear the room without beat throw entering the maze. Yes. Aha. I am going to give it a shot just because that just kind of sounds interesting. I'm going to leave him here just in case I need both of them. I get this impression. It's not a strong impression, but it is an impression. I don't want him to leave. I don't actually like him there. Let's put you here for now. Holding this down seems useful. I don't know if I can get a guy there or not. Surely I can. It can't be that difficult. When I was dragging him around the right side, this should have been possible. Thinking for just a moment. If I had somehow gotten him up here, I could have... Okay. So that's interesting, nonetheless. Let's keep you there. I am going to go here for now. So I can, now that I have touched that, I can hold him there and in the same breath do this maneuver, which is interesting. And is that a toggle or just a strict open? So it's kind of neither. So I can pin him there if I wanted to. The thing is, I don't know that I do. Because then that would require me to go somewhere back in that maze. So like, what was the point of this? Did this even accomplish anything to open this up? And the answer I have arrived at in the meantime is I don't really know. So let's back up. Let's consider the problems or the scenario that would have to occur for me to get this guy out of here. Because all I need to do is somehow get this guy somewhere else. Let me back up a little bit here. Because I touched this and I don't know that I needed to. So one of the issues is that I can't get him off this wall super easily without a problem occurring. I need to get him pinned somewhere, but only for a moment. And then once I do it, if I use this guy to do it, I don't know that it's going to be that easy to pull off. Oops. Thinking, thinking, thinking. I definitely am going to need both roaches to do this somehow. I just don't see what the mystery is yet. Now, something that might be possible... Well, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so let's presume that for some mysterious reason that is in fact part of this puzzle. Like, let's not mince words about it. Let's just assume that for some reason it is, and I'm just missing something. That there's a quality to what's happening here that I have not parsed properly. So then I can get him into that spot without too much effort, like this. Let's assume. Whoops. I don't know if this is meaningful or not. I'm gonna assume it isn't. So let's assume I can find a way to pull. Yeah. So let's just get him pinned right there. Now, I don't know for sure, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold him here and free this. But see, if I do that, it's really, really hard to get him back into that spot, like, organically. Huh. Like this spot here, I mean. So, like, what's the point? What's the point of any of this? Can I get him off that wall even if I want to? Well, I can get him out of there, but this still has the problem of once that's this, right, that's the only can be activated by that singular object. And once I do that, he's pretty much trapped. Couldn't get him out of there if I wanted to. So then I'm stuck with the same issue. The fact that both of these can exist at once is interesting, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with this. Okay, sorry, both of the arrow switching things. Okay, so for example, I think they all started in this position, because that's how he got in there in the first place. Right? I'm pretty sure that's how the room began. And I undid it with this guy. Let me start the room over, actually. How did this begin? So they both started in that position. This doesn't change anything about how I want to solve this problem, or how I'm thinking about this at the moment. This has to be the first move. There's not a real... You can't really do much about that. And I'm going to just do this for now, since he's stuck there for the moment. Oh, not like that. Did I have to do this way? I don't know if I did. Let's do this first. He gets stuck in the middle. I just I pluck one off. Because I can't do anything other than that for now, because of that little thing in the right corner. I hold him there. I can now hit this button. This button permits me to enter the maze if I wanted to. But what it hasn't considered yet, or at least I haven't considered yet, is that I can undo this, but it requires me... What if I can just... Okay. A couple things. Before I do this, well... Interesting. I don't need to do this challenge, I just want to. Thinking. So last time, I think what I did was I actually brought both of them out. Like this. And I kept one pinned like so. And then I was able to do this, and I could get this guy pretty much anywhere I wanted to. Which is all well and good. Including hitting the button that I care about, which is fine. Let's get him down in this region. Okay. So now that I've undone that, I can bring out this dude just like so, like we did last time. You can hit this button, hold it down, and now we can turn this on. Keep you there. I don't know that I like where the roach is going right now. But he's fine where he is for now. I can do this mysterious maneuver. I think my mistake was... Okay, I'm going to start this over one more time. I don't think I need to mess with the left side of this at all just yet. So we're going to try one more thing. Because the only scenario that I haven't really thought about too much yet is oops, not that. There we go. Is the one where one of them gets caught. Is this even possible to do? No, I think I'm starting to see the bigger picture here, or at least a kind of it. I'm only gonna give this a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Back up here. Still want this guy to come down with me. The reason I want him there is so I can turn him around. But I can't super easily do that right now. I need you to go here. Oh, I injured the mace. Whoops. Let me back that up. Okay. Okay, now this seems better. Okay. So let's keep you there. Oops. This is my last thing that I can really do. Well, turn that off for just a moment. This I can now turn back on. No. Well, dang it. The state of this is particularly interesting. Because that's the opposite of, like, once that's happened, nothing gets out of there. which means I need the other one to be moved by... maybe this guy now? Let's see. Maybe something about this will allow me to get him up there and then have him... I don't see that happening like really super strongly, but maybe? Because he's just gonna get caught. Maybe here? I don't know. I don't know why any of this would matter at this point. So this is a state where I have both of them in, like... I have no idea what this accomplishes for me, and it feels like a whole lot of nothing. I did switch the polarity of these. What does that do for me? Boy, the answer sure feels like not anything at all. Guess I can go back to this state here. But once again, like, it doesn't really matter because... yeah, I'm not seeing whatever it's wanting me to do here. I'll have to think about it. Maybe between a video, I'll give this some more time. I'm gonna walk away now. I've been staring at it for too long. That's okay. Interesting. Very bright. Very bright. Is there like a... what does this even do? Closes that? Okay, fine. I think I understand. Or something pretending like understanding. This just leads them out of there, so that doesn't really help me unless... it might, I don't know. Might be willing to buy that that's useful. There we go. Keeps them pinned there for just a moment. Okay. I think I just walked them out of here. Okay. It's much easier than what I was doing a second ago. Queens. What does this do for me? Does this prevent something from happening? Oh, okay, I guess I... Alright, hold on. Back up. I don't know how much time I have here. Do these all do the same thing? Yeah. Alright, fine. I don't think I have quite... oh, no, I do. I need to make sure I have enough turns to get back to where I was going. So I don't think I did there, so I get to just... wait. Same idea. Might have enough time to do 2 here. I don't think I have enough time to get to him, though. Okay. Easy peasy. I don't see any secret walls, so I'm just going to move on. Let's try this room. Oh, there's one beyond this one on the bottom here. Okay. Was that true for this one as well? I just didn't see it. Oh, it just goes a different way. Okay. Let's see. We have 3 pressure plates. All activate left, right to center these downward arrows. Okay. This guy toggles that so it frees him into this hole, I assume. Which might be fine. What's the issue here? I need... Okay, he can't make... Or she can't make children on that thing. And I need these to open up, so I get to think about, in 3 turns, how to get... Yeah, solved one. Probably... let's try that. That kicks it over 1. That kicks it over 1. Okay. What does this do? Opens that. Okay, so then once that happens, I only get the 3. So this shouldn't be too bad. So last, he moves in, steps over, moves in, steps over, and steps over. Perfect. Okay, now I can leave, I believe, in peace. I get no more queens to play with, but I can step into this room properly. Okay. I think I just leave out the door. Pretty good. Enjoyed that. Let's see what's over here. Oh, you know what I didn't do was clear that room I was having a challenge with. Well, I'll do it last. Maybe get some time to percolate. Ugh. Okay, well, I don't start this way. I start here. Step that way. I have to step this way. Now, I have some options now. Let's just... Rotating arrows are hard for me to parse. They... Like... I don't... Oh, I see. Like, sometimes I don't know what's wrong with doing that, but... Oh, I can't leave. I see. So, I want to, I guess, try that. Seems like I did it one too many times. That looks good to me. Alright, sure. I'm gonna walk away and pretend nothing happened there. These aren't too bad. Hello. Alright, this is probably one where I don't want him to step off of this plate. I sure don't. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, what are my options then? I can... Once I do step... Oh, I can also choose not to step off of it if I want to. That's interesting. So what do I need to have happen? I need to step on a few of these things. And that would open that last one there for me. Now, well, I have only so many things I can do here. Well... I guess I could do this. Uh-huh. And what do you do now? This takes me here, I suppose. Does that have to be the last thing I do? I think it does. I don't think I have a lot of choices. Well, technically, though, I said... no, not technically. This is definitely... The way that top one block... Whoops. The way it blocks all this off really limits my options. Hitting that one first limits my options. So I think I pretty much have to do this now or never. From this position, this one's more or less required. So then what am I doing? I guess I could undo that and... Yeah, just re-step on it. Now that I've had him hit that, I'm pretty sure I'm free to undo whatever I like to get out of here. Possibly? Let's try this. That looks good to me right there. I don't see any secrets. I'm leaving. Cool. Okay. The edge is bad. Don't touch the edge. 2 little thingies here. I might need to get to the conquer token eventually. I think. Yeah, well, I mean, I have to get to the conquer token, but I need to do that before I kill the queen, because if I do, once I step on the conquer token, it'll close on me. So I need to get the queen pinned somewhere. That doesn't seem too hard to do. Like that? That's what I would do. Okay. There. Okay, that was pretty simple. Let's keep going. I feel like I've missed some secrets here. Yep. All right. Now, I remember this room. I think I have done this. Okay, this is just a maze, but it's a tricky one. My goal is to get to the roach and back out again. So let's figure out my options. I have only so many things I can do from this opening set. And now I have the chance to go left here, but it doesn't really matter. I also have the chance to go, if I wanted to, the other way. Let's try this again. If I start here, then I can't quite reach him either. I could technically go here. And that gets me in here, but then I have no way of leaving, so this is not an ideal state. Yeah. And this doesn't help me at all. Once I'm here, this is not ideal. Okay, so it feels like that's just entirely the wrong idea. So let's start with the top right one. This allows me to I guess I can do this. Can I get back out now? See, once this is here, that doesn't lead me anywhere. Can I just retouch that? Well, once I do that, I'm really stuck. I guess I could try this, but that also doesn't help me. I could try this again. And then that, and that lets me do a couple things, honestly. I think there. I think now I have the ability to go on the exit. Okay, cool. Not too bad, just had to try all my options. There has to be a secret here somewhere. I don't know where I'm missing it. Maybe, see, like, where does this even come from? It's I mean, it happens after I've conquered the room, but like, but from where? This just comes down from the bottom. I don't see an interesting exit over here. Doesn't mean there's not one. Just gonna, this is really bugging me that I can't figure this out. This one on the right here, but. Oh, not you. Though I should look closer into this room because this looks like it's primed and ready for a secret that I just can't see. There just isn't one. Well, at least not that I can notice. Just fine. Just odd. This is peculiar. I'm not sure how to feel about it. These have to be red herrings, right? Like, this puzzle's trivial without the actual challenge here. It's like they built this puzzle to... I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I feel like... you could have enforced this and made this required, and it'd be a pretty tough room, but it may be interesting. The angles from which I can manipulate the roach while this guy is sitting here don't seem super substantial. The issue is once I have something off of this top wall, the only real way to get it down is by keeping it like right here, pinned. But I can only do that if something's holding something else down. But that doesn't make any sense either. That's not, well, no, it is true. I basically can't get something off that top wall without Because it gets stuck in here. If it didn't get stuck in here, then maybe I'd have a chance, but I do have something stuck in there. Or I do get something stuck in here, and then I don't know what to do about it. This seems useless. I don't understand what that's for yet. And this doesn't... I mean... I'm going to try one more time, just a real quick perusal of my understanding of like where I've made an assumption that's incorrect. So the way I've been handling this so far is because I can't do anything else about this, one of them has to go in here. Now, I could do 2 in here, but I don't think it's necessary. So this allows me to turn that into that, and I can get a freebie out of here. Now, interestingly and perplexingly, I can pull this guy down here, which does allow for an interesting problem. If I cared enough, I could have 2 of them in here at once. Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. I don't know why or what that accomplishes, if anything. And now, like, I do have the free reign to pull this guy out of here if I want to. Yeah, so this the puzzle of this is how do you get 2 guys off of this north wall at the same time? Dang. Because the only state where I can leave from one pulls me into this other one. Unless I like could get him caught on this wall here, which I simply cannot do that. It's not an option for me. Now I can get one stuck here, which seems to accomplish literally nothing. I could get one guy stuck here. Again, accomplishes what appears to be literally nothing. Just no clue here. I could get, again, another guy down here if I really wanted to. It doesn't seem to do anything for me. Maybe it's just maybe just turning that on does something. Like this being a toggle isn't meant to be held down. It's just the simple fact of opening it gives me this little nook and by which I can hold something for a little while. I think that's what this is for. So now the real puzzle is how do I get something out of there? I imagine. So let's go back to the drawing board here a little bit. So actually, I want one of you to stay down here. If I can pull that off. Just one of you. Now I'm going to pull you back over here. I'm going to turn you off. But because I have you over here, I can turn you on. And now... pull both of you over here, and the simple act of doing this allows freedom to exist. So if I could somehow get you out of there now... you know what? I think this is it. I think I've finally seen what I have to see here. Now that I can do this, I can pull them both out. I can pull... one of... doesn't really matter. I can get one of them to grab this spot here. And now it's really, really easy to get them both out of this maze. Okay, that's the secret. Keep on the grass. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't see what needed to happen with the flippy-floppy of the switches, but I'm good now. I'm going to exit this level. I didn't find any secrets here. I might spot one later, but I sure don't see one. Okay. I'm going to just leave. I'm going to call it good. I'll come back if I need to. This puts me out of a special exit, which allows me to enter from a special corner here, which allows me to hit the conquer token and call it complete. Look at me go. Alright. I have about 20 minutes left in this video. That went way longer than I was hoping. What is this? This looks to be some sort of weird queen area. I'm guessing this is going to be a queen-related level. Find out. The Breeding Grounds by Nuntar. The passage opened out into a wide, flat space cut out of the rock. The floor had been churned and weathered into a flaky soil, moistened by the recent Onsuary floods, as they descended through the earth on their yearly cycle. As Bithro stepped further into the open space, he began to hear around him the sound of chattering jaws and the purring of mother roaches as they nestled their young in dark corners. He had heard of places like this. According to the legends of the Smite Masters Guild, somewhere below the surface, there were breeding grounds, farms where roaches were cultivated so they could grow into teeming hordes and refill cleared dungeons. But who was cultivating them, and why? No one seemed to know. Okay, ooh, nice and rocky. This is fun. Okay, if this is meant to be the introductory Roach Queen level, which maybe it is or maybe it's not, I don't think it is, I should be fine here. I'm pretty good handling Roach Queens. They're not the hardest mechanic. Well, they can be. I recall a very specific Roach Queen level in The Second Sky by Larry Merck that made me want to cry. But in general, this has never been too tricky. Or I've just had the experience of how to murder stuff. Just like that. Okay, let's start this way. So now I'm forced to wait until a spawn cycle. Now I get to go for it. So one of the things that you are meant to learn as a new player playing DROD, in addition to just general puzzle solving, is the execution of efficiency while doing that. And roach hordes from queens are just like the prime example of that sort of like instinct. A lot of like little things like getting yourself into a 2x2 hallway because it's clearer to make sure each turn kills a roach. That's really the essence of efficiency, is how do you make each turn kill a roach? Or the most amount of turns kill a roach. This is bad. I don't want to be here. Back out of this situation. How strategic retreat can work out for you. There we go. Easy enough. Ooh. This song is cool. Even me running into walls aren't any match. Oops. Let's grab you if I can. Maybe. Nope, I can. Little steps like that are kind of not obvious that you can do them, but oops, they matter. It's really hard to like explain how to get good at it other than just practice. I kind of enjoy whatever's happening here, this sort of like green and red like pairing of space. I wonder if that means anything. Okay, once again, I think I don't see what opens this door. Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Again, just time to... Shouldn't have probably done that. I'd like to get over on an angle here so I can start whacking at this roach. Like most roach queen defenses, once one starts to fall, usually you're in a substantially better position. It's that first one that's really the key. So now that I've gotten two of them, this should go much better. Or one of them, this should go much better. And now that they're all against the back wall, I should be okay. They don't have as much room to grow back there. They're not in a corner per se. So now they're all like stuck. Okay. The top wall looks a little suspicious, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. No secrets that I can see yet. There's that cool red and green room. I guess that's all that I can do in that direction that I can see, at least. Let's try this one. Alright, there are two things here. Roach queens will not spawn roach eggs on trapdoors, or yellow doors, or force arrows. Also, a moving queen will never spawn on the space you just moved off of. Thank you, Cedric. I came all the way here, especially to leave that note for you, and now here I am, surrounded by roaches with no way out. I just hope you're grateful. So that's it for Cedric. Guess he never made it past here. Well, at least I'll have something to tell the guys back home now. If I can ever find a way out of here. Oh, well, Cedric's dead. There should have been a corpse right there. Where's the pile of bones? Okay. This is get the roach queen out of here, I guess. It's not too hard. Classic roach maze. I don't see any strong issues here. Won't be able to get that to stop, which is probably fine, but I could make it go the other way, though I don't know if I really want to, so we are going to just go for this anyway. Now, what this does lead to is a... We're going to try a different direction here. Did I have time to do that some other way? Maybe this way is a slightly better way to pull this off. Hard to say for now. I'm pretty sure it is, though. I do need to be careful here. I realize that there's not two exits to this maze. There's one exit to this maze. And the way I just tried to do it was not intelligent. Okay, so this is not the way out. Or it doesn't appear to be. So once again... Okay, so let's try something else here. Let's try to force them that way. I don't know that I want that. No, I do. I do it. I'm pretty sure I do. Slightly trickier roach maze than I would have thought. And doing it another way isn't going to help me. I don't think I could have done this better. Let me... Well, let me back up. Now that I'm looking at something, I'm starting to wonder. When I got him into that spot, how much was it required that I put him in that exact spot? I think it was like sort of required, but was it like super duper required? Yeah, I think it was. Dang. I was wondering if I could get him into this middle alcove here. I don't think I can. I don't know what I'm thinking. These are all bad ideas. At least I'm pretty sure they're bad ideas. Okay. DROD music is really good. It kind of like gets a little Metroid Prime-y in my head, but that's hard to explain why I think that way. Boy, it feels like this should be exploitable somehow. Just for clarity, this is where he started. Okay, so fine. So it's definitely gettable into that position. And then nothing really happens once I get him here, though. Like, nothing that matters happens. He gets stuck into this spot. Let's just reverse his course there. And this way with the... wouldn't matter even if I wanted to get him here. If I could get him to, like, not go in here or... you know what? Hold on. I think I see a path that I hadn't considered previously. Yeah, I think I see... Okay, no. There is something I hadn't considered previously. Let's get you into this nodule here. Fine. Those are all fine. I don't care. No, I see what I did wrong. I see what I'm overlooking. I'm just being very silly. So let's get you back here. This is definitely the right way. Just need to... The thing that I had missed was that I have complete control over how he goes through this part. Duh. My gosh. We're not going to talk about how badly I did that. Okay. Yeah, that was awful. I'm really sorry. Must be sleepy. It's getting a little late here, but whatever. That's not much of an excuse. Alright, let's see. So this is just manipulation. Can I have to go clockwise around these things. That's just fine. This might be an interesting puzzle when it comes to parity, because, like, for example, right now this parity's fine. But I imagine one of these is not going to be fine. And yeah, like this one. I need to get it to, like, slide along something like that. And now it, but only like once. Okay. Like, not like that either. Yeah, if I'm going to make him slide, it has to be like here. He's not going to want to hit those. Did I do it like there? There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. This has to be on parity or it wouldn't matter. And now he's free and I can leave and chase him down. Come here. Good puzzle. Still looking for exits out of here. Don't quite see one. This level's very pretty. Good job, Duntar. Let's go here. Got 8 minutes left. Will I be able to complete this? The challenge really messed me up. Should have been... Alright, this is bizarre. So I guess I don't want... I guess I could have him spawn here. That's fine. I want him to come down here though, don't I? Yeah. If I'm gonna hit this... Right, this is just a timing puzzle, almost certainly. So we're gonna just try this out. Let's try 5. Nope. That was right before. I was wrong before. Want him to wait one more. So he pauses there. Okay, I can trap him, good. So then he comes like that, and I can step and do the same thing. I just need to, like, wait until, is it 3 perhaps? That looks right. Nope, I need to wait more. One more, there we go. Okay. Now this gets a little bit weird. I suppose I have to do like a bunch of weird stuff here. So we're gonna just try. I guess it looks like I need a 2. Nope, probably 1. And pin him on himself. That's fascinating. Guess I do it again. And maybe again. Actually, no. I just get him out of the maze here. Perfect. Woo! Come on. Awesome. That room was cool. Extremely good. Whoa, hello, finally. The secret I was looking for. It had to be 1, right? Very curious. I have two. Well, let's just play around a bit. I have some options. So I can do a lot of things here. I need. What do I need? What I'm actually trying to get him to do. Am I to understand that I need to fill this with roaches? I think that's what my plan has to be here. So let's just give this a whirl. I don't think I have... Let's try 2 more weights. Let's see how precise I am with this stuff. I think I can do better than that. I don't know how many I need to have happen. I do have the option for 3 or 2 from this angle. Back up 1. Is that good enough? No, I need to actually wait more. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's see if that's like a sufficient thing I can... vertical preference? Okay, good. So it looks like I need exactly 3 again. And that makes this a little bit bizarre. And I'm wondering... So, okay. I have a bit of an issue right now. Is that I don't exactly know how to keep the roaches there. I mean, if I got them pinned to the top, that's one thing. And maybe that's the right call. Let's actually see if I can't do that. If I do this, will they all join? Okay, fine. I'm not sure what this actually accomplishes, but that's okay. So... I need there to be... I want to believe that my goal here is somehow... What am I trying to do? I think my goal is I'm trying to get exactly 3 more roaches again, but is that okay, we're just going to experiment. So if they're all up there, woo. Definitely get them all in here. And I can get them stuck, but now they're just... Yeah, but not like super stuck. How do I keep the roaches in this corner? I can take a few out, that's for sure. It has something to do with... What is this even for? Okay, I guess that's the question I have to answer, is what does this do for me that I would otherwise not have access to? I'm not sure, so we are going to have to cut it short here, because this is where the video needs to end, because I'm at an hour. Yeah, I've got to guide the Roach Queen out of this maze and down and out using her own children, which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out what this accomplishes. What is this guy? This tunnel is confusing to me. I'm not sure what it's for yet. It has to be here for a reason, though. Anyway, this has been your host Pearls, doing the breeding grounds, doing the descent of King Hesper, and we will figure out what we're doing here on our next one. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.